what up my cheese army, how y'all doing? So there have been a lot of trailers that dropped. A lot, I mean crazy, one after the other, just dropping. I'm just overwhelmed by the trailers. I freaked out watching them twice, 3 times, 4 times, but now we're gonna get into all that shit. One is now my favorite superhero in the Marvel Universe, Spider-Man Homecoming. I've been waiting for this for such a long time. Not only because we have not seen a great Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire, crying weirdo. Now we got this guy who's genuine and doesn't cry all the time. Listen, I get it, he's a teenager. He has emotions, but chill the fuck out, alright? He's a teenager, let him have fun, which is great in the last reveal that we saw in Civil War, and now we get to see him fully in his own movie a year later. It was great. Really, this is great to see that they're not doing any origin stories, I believe. Didn't see the movie yet, but I believe that they're just going to continue Spider-Man's story. Really him trying to be an Avenger. Tony Stark's like, you know, you can't really be an Avenger, you never will be. And I'm like, Spider-Man has strength. I petitioned the government to have him as an Avenger. But really to see the Civil War aftermath, what's happening, maybe they'll give us clues of what's going to happen between the rivalry between Steve Rogers and Tony Stark, but who knows, this is a Spider-Man story. We got enough of the Buckys and Steves running around trying to create messes. We need Spider-Man, and we got a lot of it. First of all, we see a lot of Spider-Man doing his web wings. He even has his web wings, which is great that they actually introduced it, but they actually introduced a villain that I never really knew or never really experienced before. It's the Vulture, and that's a guy that I just never really heard of or never really learned about until now. I know that he's kind of a geeky, weird villain, but you know, Michael Keaton could bring it, I think, as the Vulture, as he has weird Transformer wings that look really serious. So I think in the comics he was a weird, geeky dude. It's just great to see a Marvel character who's just weird, but it's great to see the Vulture in this, and a lot of other villains like the Shocker. You even see Daniel Glover, quick second peek of Daniel Glover, but you really don't know who the hell he's gonna be. But it's great to see him. He was great at Community. I hope he's a great villain too. Heard a lot of good stuff coming out of the guy. He's a great dude. But Spider-Man did a lot of action scenes that it just blew my mind. Not only did they had Tony Stark and Spider-Man talking it out, they're literally in the limo just talking, and they're just like, so is there trials to be an Avenger? And Tony Stark's like, yeah, just don't do what I would do and do something that I would do. There's a gray area there, and I'm just like, that's a great scene. Someone pitched that and we're just like, gotta have them talk. It was great. It worked in Civil War, worked here, and it was just funny that like Tony Stark's just like going around trying to get the door, but then freaking Peter Parker is just like hugging him, and I'm just like, that's sweet. You know, he opens the door. Freaking classic Tony Stark. It blew my mind too. It was great to see even like the reveal. He has abs too, and I'm just made me insecure about my body. He was just thinking, I was just like, it's not what it looks like. It's just a suit, and I'm like, some dude in the studio just said we had to have an ab shot of the dude. I'm done, man. I'm gonna be like this forever. Point is, great Spider-Man reveal too. It was great. Really, you even see hot Aunt May. It was best Aunt May ever. Don't even believe it. All the other Aunt Mays were old, but this one's just like, she's right there. Weird. That got weird. Point is, I actually like this trailer. I don't know what's gonna go down. Maybe even his friend, his weird fat friend, was also a great addition. And you even see Zendaya, who's like, and the scene goes as they're just staring, and they're like, oh, we shouldn't stare too long. It might be weird. And he's like, you guys are losers. Don't know what Zendaya's gonna do, but Zendaya's there. She moved from Disney, and now it's in Marvel Disney. Great job, Zendaya. You moved from Shake It Up. Shut up. You were the only good girl in Shake It Up, and you made the right choice. Proud of you. there's nothing really I could say other than the fact that I really, really enjoyed the Spider-Man trailer. Not only did it actually bring the mannerisms of what Spider-Man would actually be like as a teenager. He wouldn't be serious, he wouldn't be dumb, he wouldn't cry all the time. He would actually be a freaking teenager, a weird dude going through his awkward phases and also have some jokes. He is a funny guy, and in this trailer, he made me laugh a lot, and it really gave me goosebumps. It melted my heart every time. And the last thing I really want to talk about is the very first shot of them. Literally, it's the people robbing a bank with their weird alien tech, which I assume is either from the Avengers when all the alien tech, the Chitauri invasion, when all the alien tech fall down, but now it's just like they're using it to rob banks. Yeah, now that is really used for bank robberies apparently, because that's the best use of your tech that is alien. Beautiful. But you see them all in Avengers Max, which is a common thing now. It's just DC did it in their Suicide Squad, where Batman had one and a bunch of other ones had one. They even had the Mr. Sundays logo dude with the goat. Wow. But now you see Spider-Man, he's just standing there and he's just like, hey guys. It's like, wait, you're not the real Avengers. Hulk gives it away. And I'm just like, that's banter that you want in a Spider-Man movie. It was like, it reminded me of the one scene in Andrew Garfield that actually made me chuckle and literally blew my mind away. It was just like, yeah, this is what I wanted. And then this went nowhere. His bank robbery scene where he was just in the limo waiting for the carjacker to like pretty much hack the car. And it's like, oh, for a car thief, you should have dressed like a car thief. And I'm just like, early was mind-blowing. It was funny, the fact that he blew a knife, and I was just like, is that a knife? And it's like, yeah, it's a knife. And it's like, oh, that's my one weakness, small knives. And I was just like, Peter Parker should be like that. And now we got a movie that might actually do that, though we don't see. Point is, I'm really surprised to see what it's going to be in the new Spider-Man Homecoming movie, and really anticipating what it is that it's gonna be. Have literally nothing else to say about this trailer. Anyway, what do you think about Spider-Man Homecoming? Is this the Spider-Man that we want? Is this the Spider-Man we don't need? Do we have too many Spider-Mans in this universe? Comment down below, like this video, share that shit, share this video across the whole planet, and till next time.